Welcome back to another episode of eCast. I'm your co-host Loopie. Alongside me is Cobra, Xydrra, and the special guest for this week, Realism. Everybody say hello.
Hey, it's your boy Realism, also aka Can't Find the Right Size Shoes. Also, yeah, hi, I'm white. Nice to meet you. Hey,
Can't find the right
Welcome
size
back.
shoes.
size 14s, man, size 14s.
Jesus. What,
Jeez.
Right?
what is that in European size?
Yeah, I was about to ask, what's
Ooh,
that
I don't know.
European?
I actually don't know.
Because we the
Wait,
big
what
Big
makes
shoe
you
European.
size for you guys.
50 or something. That's like massive.
Damn.
Damn, I'm like
Holy
56. I'm like 56.
Wait, what? Oh,
Bro, you're fucking Bigfoot.
I might be like,
Oh, I know.
hold
Hey,
on.
shout out Big Feet.
Yeah.
What's
Shout out
the-
to everyone.
Welcome to the ECAT
Nice.
podcast, everybody. How are you doing tonight? It's Realism.
I
Nice
was
to
about
meet
to
you
ask,
guys.
what the fuck is this intro? Like, Loopie
This intro
said-
has been a disaster, but I love it.
yeah,
No,
he introduced
I was
Realism.
trying
He's
to
like,
make
the big feet.
It's my bad. Sorry. I
It's
apologize.
fine. It's
Nah,
fine.
it's
Hi,
okay.
everybody. I
Yeah,
love
hi,
anime.
everybody.
Okay, now, before we get to asking all these amazing questions, we're going to ask Realism and, this whole open discussion. Realism, I know you already gave us a brief explanation, but tell us a little more. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I feel like okay, so this is the best way I can explain it. I'm a 1,000-year-old demon that's existed far longer than this human life that I've been given. My brain is stuck in the universe. I sometimes make music. I'm not really a rapper, but I make music and I try to explore the human mind and open minds and change the negative energy in the world that we're digesting because people are just ignorant nowadays, I feel like, and it's like killing our planet. So my whole purpose is honestly bigger than music, but through music, I have a therapy for myself and also for others. So that's
Yeah,
pretty much why I do.
yeah. It's a lot of people have, rap or music for their therapy. Me too, as well,
Facts.
for the matter. But
Mhm.
it's, making music. It's just beautiful. Anyways, Xydrra, do you have a question for Realism? So we can get things
Let me
popping.
brew it up more. I'm thinking about it right now. Let Cobra take the lead for
Cobra.
a second.
All right, so I kind of have a joke question. So, Realism,
Okay.
what's your opinion on Corona?
Oh shit! Oh, that's how we're starting. Okay.
Yep, that's how we're starting.
Okay.
I
so,
can't even say what I mean. Damn.
So, okay. So we can handle this from many different perspectives. There's so many variables in this world that you never know what could be true and what could be false or what could be happening. So I'm gonna handle this like Realism would handle this. Let's think from Realism's perspective. My name's
Mhm.
Tyler, by the way. So we're not talking Tyler
Hi.
here. We're talking Realism.
Hi, Tyler.
If the coronavirus is really a virus, it's terrible that it's infected all these people. People need to stay safe. People need to stay clean. Obviously, people are doing a terrible job at that in certain areas. It's very horrible.
Right, yeah.
I think in time we will get past this, and there will be a cure if it really is a virus. Now, on the other hand, this could be a complete government setup. There's always that option. You never really know at the end of the day. This could be to hide something or to cause chaos or something new is coming out. I mean, there's all kinds of things. I'm into conspiracies. I don't necessarily follow them and believe in all of them, but I like to study,
I was
learn and stuff.
I was about to ask, are you turning the Corona thing into a conspiracy theory?
Yeah. Well,
What?
my bad.
What?
Sorry. I love
What?
beer. Beer's terrible. I'm not thinking about it. Fuck Corona.
What the fuck?
That's what you know what? Corona. Listen here, Corona. If you're a person, fuck you for causing all this evil in the world. And if it's a human behind this shit, fuck you as well because you're destroying the human species. That's all I gotta say.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone be safe.
Facts.
Take care of your families and keep your loved ones close and don't get anybody else sick.
But
We
keep
go.
Corona closer.
I think our country is on lockdown for like 2 weeks, but I don't know. The government says that it could be for like a month until the 13th of April, but for now it's on the 29th of March, at least for
That's
us.
scary, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the
right.
same here.
Regardless of what this is, it's very scary to think about this happening to the
We
whole
have
world.
23 cases, as far as I know, and 1 death only.
I think we're at
Wow.
1,000 in here in France.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we also reached 600 here in Denmark, and as far as I know, Denmark is the highest spreading country of Corona right now.
Wait,
It's
really?
like- it's
That's
the
terrible.
it's the
Damn.
fastest spreading, which is why everything just closed down suddenly so fucking fast.
Yeah.
Right, you guys got on lockdown really fast and
Yeah,
like really strict control,
everyone's
right?
hamstering all like fucking toilet paper.
Of
Yeah,
course.
right.
Why?
The massive panic causes that because like the people are like, oh shit, we're gonna die, and just like
We're
Exactly.
gonna
get
die. I
supplies,
need
and get
toilet
these
paper.
supplies.
People think
Yeah,
it's an
exactly.
apocalypse, so they're gonna stock up on stuff, and people are greedy.
It's-
All but like
Well,
everyone's got greed in their blood to some extent, but
Should
some
it-
people way worse.
in a different
They're
level,
taking-
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, they're
should I
taking
explain?
mountains of toilet paper.
Yeah, should I
Yeah, Loopie,
explain
go
like
ahead.
my opinion on well this whole Corona thing like right now?
Yeah.
As
Of
You
Yeah,
can.
go ahead and let's. One thing I want to preface: let's not interrupt each other. Let's talk clear, okay?
hello,
That's my
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
hello.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm-
Let's not.
I-
Let's just not interrupt each other. Moving
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
I apologize.
Go ahead. It's okay.
So, all right, here's what I think about it. I don't think it's either being overhyped or underhyped. Well, it's not hyped, but like it's more of,
Underrated or overrated? You mean?
like,
right?
yeah, pretty much so that
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
by canceling stuff and actually not doing anything about it, shutting down schools. Okay, well, in schools you transfer a lot of germs, right? And you don't know what you can get getting out of school, which is why you get sick all the freaking time. But it's not by like shutting down stuff that you can progress by kind of like stopping this virus like
Mm-hmm.
from spreading around the world. I mean, it's kind of like worldwide now because not many world leaders are doing anything. China,
I think it's 120 countries now.
I hope Zimbabwe doesn't have any cases there because that's where I'm flying next.
Yeah, we know that. But go ahead, continue.
Please be safe.
I will, but recently I'm going to kind of talk about a certain world leader from my country.
Mm-hmm. The French president.
Yes, saying française français. Oui.
Wait, what?
I was
What does that mean?
I was
does that
silently
mean?
hoping you
It
were
was-
fucking
okay.
gonna say it in French.
I want to know
No,
what it
no.
means.
Okay, so
Yeah, sure.
it's French in feminine, feminine French and masculine French.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like boys and girls, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you got it. We have decided to shut down all the daycares, all the schools, all the universities, well, simply to protect you.
Mm-hmm.
Why stay solo when you can be charitable and stuff like that? He was like doing a whole like speech over like one disease, like being like, be nice to each other, give yourselves hugs, give yourselves kisses.
Get yourself some of that
Well,
corona, boy.
Well, you may
No,
never
I'm
know who
good.
transmits who. Like
Hold,
you never
hold
know.
one another in a hand. Spank each other if you guys want to.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Where do I sign up?
Yeah.
I'm down.
Oh my god. Well,
Spank me.
Yeah, but the only thing is that you're not getting your tax money back. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Dan, I'm done. Fuck this virus.
Anyways.
anyways, I
we
thought of my question actually. I got it
Okay,
down.
hit me.
Okay, Hydra, go.
Right. So my question is, what made you turn to music in the first place? What happened? What's the core event that turned like, okay, I want to do this. I want to spread this message. What made you do it?
I would say so. I grew up. Let's start here. I grew up as a kid listening to country because it's what my parents do. I'm in Florida. It's southern. Everyone's a
Mhm.
redneck. As I grew up and became a teenager, I got more into pop. Like I listened to like NSYNC and Britney Spears, and then I became like a little older teenager. I got into rock and metal, and then I started listening to a lot of metal, scream metal,
Mhm.
hardcore metal. And then I kind of listened to rap here and there, but it really wasn't my thing. It was like gangster shit and like drugs and
Yeah,
shit.
gangster.
Coming up, it was like that was the most popping thing. And then what really pushed me is an artist named NF. I'm sure you guys know who he is.
Of course.
I had listened to his song called Real. It came up on my recommended, and I watched the video, and I loved everything he stood for. I checked out a few of his other songs, and the song that really changed me was a song called Epiphany, which is NF and Futuristic on the same track. And it talks about like having an epiphany in life that you're just unhappy, and you're like, you just hit this point where after so long of being unhappy, you start to question like, dang, like I don't really like being unhappy. Like I just want to
Mm.
work on finding ways to build my happiness and stuff. So that whole song was kind of like based on that. So off of that, pretty much that alone, um, I started writing, but I didn't really record and stuff until I heard Little Uzi Vert, which is ironic. That's nowhere near the style of music I really make. But
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that there was a rapper that was more like a rock star now, you know, and it wasn't just like it was still kind of like same topics in some ways, but it was more attuned towards like a different style that just hit me. I don't know, it was something weird. And it just made me
Yeah.
think like
Mm.
I could do this, you know, like if I could just sit here and write this. And so I recorded my first song. I had a little crappy Blue Yeti mic that I used for YouTube a long time ago, and I was in my mom's house in a tiny ass bedroom that was full of storage shelves, and I recorded on this little crappy mic. I wrote this song, and I thought I was so cool, and that's like what really pushed me was I saw the potential that I had for it, and I was like, well, shit, if I could do one song, maybe I could try another song, and then I was like, let's get into different styles of song, thinking
Right.
like
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
learned all of this, then I could be an amazing artist that knows all these styles, right? In the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. So you were very experimental with
I still am. I
yeah.
still am. My SoundCloud is loaded with experimental music, and it's
Yeah.
probably never going to change all the way through my evolution. I want people to watch me evolve from day one to the end of my life, to the day that I die.
To infinity and beyond.
Yes! To Buzz
Oh
Lightyear.
my god.
Yeah, I mean the phrase. I know it's a catchphrase from a movie, but the phrase still takes its place right now.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Facts. I'm into the universe and studying the way the energy in the universe affects us, at least to what I believe. Obviously, I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
Like superstition.
You just have your own
But-
perception.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. But to infinity and beyond really plays a lot into the stars and the universe and how vast space is as well. And it makes me
Right.
think,
Yeah.
how much is really out there type shit. You know, what are we really not understanding about not just like aliens and stuff, but like our purpose or like where we really became something, whatever. You know, everyone's got their beliefs, but yeah, I like that statement actually. Shout out Toy Story. Always spread knowledge, even to the kids. Dang.
Exactly. And jokes aside, it's a really good message. I agree that
It is.
everyone should chase their
Mm.
dreams and whatever. And no matter what obstacle hits them, they should never give up.
Facts.
Okay.
It gets hard sometimes, but
Any of the other co-hosts have questions? Because I'm thinking.
Yes,
Right
I
now.
do. All right.
Okay.
uh, I just did.
Yeah, you just did a
Ow,
clap. I
my,
heard that.
you hit me on the butt, dude. Come on. That's my butt. Chill.
What's
I'm sorry. The president of France told me to do that.
Oh, no. Hey.
okay?
We're
So
cured.
What's my question? Okay. What is your personal favorite song that you most relate to from like that you made? Like, what is the song
That
that
I made? Oh.
that you made? What do you associate yourself with the most in terms of your craft?
If it comes to specific song that I've made, I actually really like my song West City, which is a remix of an XXX Tentacion song called Vice City.
mhm.
Yeah,
The
I
original
heard that song.
The original song was very deep, and it was like he was a deep thinker, so it's about the human species and how we can be better and all these systems and laws and all this. So when I remixed that song, I've actually wanted to for a long time. I just hesitated, and one day I was like, you know what? I've had it on the shelf for so long, it's time to do it. And I made sure that I wrote the most deep and meaningful things that I could towards my purpose as not only a musician but a human being in this world and what I want to do. So for like songs that I hold close, that's for sure the one that I hold close is West. When it comes to like my style and what I really like to do, at the end of the day, it kind of follows the same lines as that song. Music is something that I like and I love to experiment with, but like I said before, my purpose is not just to be a musician. I want to be someone of not necessarily to say power in a greedy way, but like a Martin Luther King, you know, someone who could get up and speak in front of people and really have an impact and change the world in a good way. Like
To have a
all this-
movement that is supportive.
It's building slowly currently. Right now it's not much, but thanks to these opportunities that I've been blessed for. Shout out Divine Gang. Those are my people, by the way. Athena
Good
is
shout out.
really
Yep.
like pushing me and helping me and motivating me, and she's put me onto a lot of things that are to come and bring our future up as a whole, like all of us on the whole movement. So slowly but surely it's building. and I like it because the second I get on a stage, it's not gonna be just me playing my songs. I'm gonna be talking like I'm talking to you guys right now when I can, and I'm gonna try to motivate people and like really touch these people and these fans, like not in a sexual way, but like, I ain't a weirdo.
Yeah, of course.
But
Like
we
to
talking,
touch
we
their
talking like
yeah, of course, to touch their souls and their minds and to make them think.
exactly. I want to send them home with some knowledge and wisdom that will help them evolve in a more positive way than what they have been. That's
Yeah.
what my purpose here is.
That-
Whether it's music or not,
That's a
it's
yeah.
That's a very good mentality. And
yeah.
hey,
There's too much negativity.
round of applause.
Man. Thank you.
Round of applause for the
Appreciate it.
guests, bro.
Thank you.
Of course.
I appreciate
So,
that.
Cobra, do you have anything to ask, or should I take the lead for now?
You can take the lead because I'm kind of tired today. I'm just not in my zone today. I don't know why. So you
You're
guys
good,
can
bro.
take.
I'm sure your
I'm fine,
energy
I'm
will be
fine.
replenished.
Yeah,
I'm sure your
yeah,
energy will be replenished.
I'm
Yeah.
perfectly
Hey,
fine. You guys can take
I'm
the
sending
main
you
lead,
energy
though.
right now.
Wham,
Take the
wham,
spirit
wham,
bomb
wham,
energy.
wham, wham, wham. Actually, I fucking
Cobra
brought-
has evolved.
Oh my god.
just make it
Cobra
a
the
KSI
Arbok.
album.
Wait,
Dun,
Arbok
dun,
from
dun,
Ekans, right?
Yeah, Arbok from Ekans, boy.
Hey.
Okay, speaking of Pokemon, have you ever played Pokemon, and have you ever played any other like
I'm gonna go
card
grab a
game,
drink.
like anything like those? Like, what
You
games
actually
do you
asked
play?
me? You
Yeah.
actually card games?
I
You
mean,
know, I thought about writing this down if you talk about card games specifically, but any games in general. I grew up on video
what's your
games.
favorite franchise? Would you say?
Oh, favorite franchise? You gonna hit me with
Ooh.
this? This is the hardest fucking question you don't ask me, man.
Well,
Oh,
okay, not
shit.
the most favorite, but one of your favorites.
Just
Zelda. Zelda, straight up Zelda.
Alright, yeah, it's time to get
Oh,
out.
Zelda,
my
Mario,
home.
Pokemon. Zelda,
Oh,
Mario,
Mario,
Pokemon.
my man.
I like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. I played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
High five for that one.
I don't get
Dude,
card games.
I made mad money on Yu-Gi-Oh. You could buy and sell and open packs and.
Wait, what did you do in Yu-Gi-Oh that made mad money?
I went to the new premieres of boxes. Like you research the cards and you find out when that new spell card that's coming out for the tournament is good, right?
Oh,
And it's usually like one secret rare in the whole box, which means you get like one or two per box. Two if you're
Gotcha.
lucky. And then
have you ever been to
snipe
like
those
any
cards.
tournaments though?
No, not for like to play, but I did film a YouTube video where I opened like 15 packs and I pulled like I spent $15. I think I made 150.
Jeez.
Oh,
throwing
jeez,
money
that's
at me.
mad. That's mad.
People
profit.
were. He was like, I was gonna open them and bring them home and film the video, but he was like, you should just buy them right now and open them. That's got all the cards in it. No one's got any of the good cards yet. So I was like, all right, you're right. Let's do it. And then they filmed me. And motherfuckers were just throwing money at me left and right. They're like, oh, he's got it. And I was like, okay, this is cool. I feel like a stripper right now, but I'm playing children's card games.
Like a gigolo.
Hey, I took my dick out and everything. No, I'm just kidding.
That's where the profit came from.
Welcome to ECAST, ladies and gentlemen.
Cobra, that was a good one. I
This
approve.
is
Adam and Eve.
this is literally like your typical like hot moments of fucking ECAST, if that makes sense.
Woo.
This is
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah,
it's getting
like
hot
I said,
steamy in
the
here.
cast is a massive shit show, but that's why the people watch it. So
That's perfect. Of
Hope-
course.
yeah.
Be yourself.
Of course.
Like you don't always have to take the professional approach. At the end of the day, be yourself, have fun, and make people laugh, bro.
Yeah, that's
what makes it
that's what
really
we're
fun.
trying in this episode. That's what
I
we're
love this.
going for.
The whole thing you guys have been doing. I didn't watch the second episode, but I watched Zero. Or I didn't watch the first one, but I watched 0 and 2. And those two were really good. I like you guys that you have like a chill vibe. And you all seem
Hey.
like you're cool with each other. So I appreciate this.
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
I appreciate your kind words.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm an old
thank you for
man.
the honesty. Not a lot of people are like that.
I'm a wise old man.
Yes.
Yes, young and
Oh,
sad,
man.
sad, sad,
Okay,
sad.
Loopie.
In my teeth.
Loopie, do you have anything to ask him now?
Yeah, I have a question. Look, I know you were talking about Mario. What's your favorite Mario game right now?
Dude, Super Mario World or Super Mario Bros. 3. I'd say
Okay.
because I'm a classic
Okay.
Mario player. I know I talked to Hydra earlier a little bit. He said his
Yeah.
favorite is Super Mario Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
All the
Mine
way
is Super
for me
Mario
as well.
I've never played Galaxy. I played a tiny bit of Odyssey, and wait, no, Sunshine. Sunshine, I played a tiny bit of, and I haven't played Mario 64. I didn't get to experience like the free roaming Mario's. I was into the platformers. I like the platform, man.
Yeah. I get that. And let's all three of us, Loopie, you, and I, said Luigi's our boy.
Luigi.
Hey,
Bro,
Cobra, I don't know. I don't know what your favorite Mario character is. If
This guy's favorite Mario character is Waluigi, I think.
Waluigi. Wait, really?
Ooh.
Waluigi.
Yeah.
My
He-
man
he was-
Waluigi. I played as him and won over my entire family yesterday. When I was playing Mario Kart, I won.
Hey.
Waluigi's always on
Let's go.
top.
It's because he's slender and he's tall, man. He's just destined
Bro,
to win.
And
that
the
doesn't,
purple, the
that
purple.
doesn't change how he drives a car, though.
He's like an NBA player, man. He just gets the advantage.
Right. And I was thinking of another Mario-related question for all of us. Which would you say, and reasonably so, is your least favorite character of the franchise and why? And let's start with Realism.
Oh my god, least favorite.
Yeah. Not that you hate it, but just you don't. It's okay.
I hate those
Whatever.
little red spiky guys. Those dudes are annoying. The spinies or whatever they are. You know,
The
those little
spine. Yeah.
spikes? You know, they're annoying. I used to hate Lackey 2, the cloud guy, but you know, he grew on me. When you could race with him in Mario Kart and stuff like that, that grew on me. But I used to hate him, but fuck those spiny guys. Those dudes suck. You can't even jump
Yeah.
on those guys. Fuck.
Loopie, what about you?
This is actually I'm gonna think about it, Cobra.
Cobra?
Think about it.
That's a
Alright.
hard question.
So, since I personally haven't played that much Mario, but I did play some of the classics. So for me, it's gotta be a character from the Mario Super Mario 3, like the really old one. This is
Yeah.
like a fan favorite character to hate on. The fucking sun in one of the
Oh,
desert
fuck that
levels.
guy, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that guy too, bro.
The fucking
well,
sunglass
look.
wearing sun. The fucking prick.
He thinks he's so cool. He just spins in
He's so
circles and then swoops
cocky.
down.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I stole
My
my
least
fucking
favorite.
mushroom, man.
Wait, did you think of it, or should I say mine?
I thought of it.
Okay, go ahead. I'll be last.
Okay, look, all right. There's one Mario character from the Mario franchise that I hate the most, and it's fucking Wendy.
I don't know who Wendy is.
Oh my
I know
god.
who Wendy is.
Oh,
It's
The
one of the
Koopaling.
The Koopa
yeah, one of
kid.
the Koopalings, yeah. The little-
yeah. You talking about the lady with the lipstick?
But why do you hate Wendy?
Look, I just can't beat a boss fight without her just throwing those rings. Like, I don't want to fucking marry you.
Yeah, this isn't Sonic. What are you doing?
You probably
That's a
got
good
herpes or some shit.
Yeah. I have three
Hey.
that I don't like. Like these three are my number one. So first one is actually Diddy Kong. He's annoying to me. I don't like Diddy Kong that much. Like the little monkey.
He's not mainly from the Mario series, though. He got his
That's
own
not Mario
series.
though. What?
He is Mario. Well, he is in
No,
Mario, the
he's-
Mario franchise. The
He's in
witches
Smash
from
Bros.
Mario Galaxy. I hate the witches and Bowser. I hate Bowser so
Fuck
much.
Bowser, man. You're right.
Like
He's
I
always
hate
since the beginning. He's been
like
a douche.
every time. "Oh, I'm gonna destroy your planet, bitch. Shut the fuck up. We've been always every single planet of yours has been spoiled. Like what the fuck? But if
How is he
if I
not
had to
dead?
choose-
Bro,
But if I had to
Bowser,
choose one of them, I
Bowser's-
definitely go Bowser for sure.
I
and
gotta
Dry
s-
Bowser.
Interesting.
I gotta say this, that Bowser's got some hella determination, though.
Yeah.
true,
man.
Holy
35 years of him
shit.
not giving up. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's just been fucked all the
Yeah,
way.
we thought Donkey Kong was bad, and then this guy showed up.
And then
Yeah,
this
man.
fucking big old turtle.
Big old turtleneck. Big old turtleneck.
I think he looks cool. I like his
Bro, I'm
look.
gonna turn
His
him
I
into
like
design
a,
is really
Bowser.
good.
if I could, I would turn Bowser into a fucking carpet.
Really?
I would take his show and hang it on my wall.
Okay,
bro,
I
as
have a question
decoration.
for our guest now.
Okay, hit me up.
Before you started with the music, like before everything, have you always
Mhm.
thought of doing something else on YouTube or whatever?
Like other than
other career
music?
paths. Yeah.
yeah, I used to have a YouTube channel where I played video games, and I wanted to be
Mm-hmm.
a successful YouTube gamer. But like my main game, I started off playing Minecraft. That's how I really started. But Minecraft didn't get any.
My
views.
guy, my guy.
I can't. even
Yeah,
play
dude.
that game.
I played like 5 or 6 years of Minecraft straight, modded everything. Like I've put my dick all over Minecraft, and I'm sorry to say it. I've laid it out flat. But
Mhm.
then I got into
Bro.
a game called a DayZ mod for Arma, and it was like a mod for another game. I played that, and then I started playing roleplay, which I've never told anybody publicly about this. This is going to be some public news. I used to run a cult in the roleplay where we would kidnap and sacrifice them to our goddess.
Wait, did Louis just spit his water?
We would sacrifice. So you could handcuff people, right? And it would go nighttime. We would kidnap them and handcuff them, take them to a church that was ruined, that we specifically got put into the server because we were just that cool. We were cool people with everyone.
This reminds me of Jonestown.
This shit was creepy. We would kidnap them and we would play like demonic shit over our microphones and sacrifice them to our goddess. And our whole purpose was to bring her back to life. That was like our whole movement.
Fucking
And
God.
the thing is, during the daytime, we were all normal citizens of the town. We sat at the bar with people. We were like friends with the cops. But when nighttime came, we switched on these clothings and we just changed personalities.
This reminds me a lot of The Walking Dead for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's legitimately just like a fucking cult.
Yeah, it's legit.
That's high key a fucking like
people. So people would make gangs, right? And we were like, all the gangs do is just go around and rob people and they steal all their stuff. And it's like, dude, that's so boring. So we were like, you know what? Let's twist it. We're going to make a cult. So we just did that. And it like the medics would show up 5 seconds after the people die and we'd already be gone. We'd be in the shadows, like gone, long gone.
Plot twist.
Switch clothing.
Plot twist.
Yep. And then we'd be talking to the people the next day and they'd be like, did you hear the watchman murdered somebody over at the church again? And we're like, no way. The watchman, those people aren't real. What do you mean? But that pulled a lot of traction.
I think that's an interesting experience though. Like it's very cool.
I filmed it like movies. Like I'd put music and sound effects and like, you know, I'd cut the scenes together and I pulled a lot of attention. I think one of my videos, which it was a tutorial on how to install one of the mods, it got like 120,000 views. And
damn.
For some reason that blew up, and then like all of a sudden I started getting videos with like 30,000 views and then 12,000 views and you know, even like 8,000, 5,000. Like I was like, okay, holy shit. And then the second I stopped playing that game, my whole fan base left me, bro. Like they wouldn't watch anything else that I played. They wouldn't come over to Twitch and watch the streams. Like I could never do anything on Twitch. So I was making $70 a month and not working a job. That was my biggest issue. And I realized that like I can't just sit there and so like, and I got a little older. You know, I couldn't just keep living where I was living.
Yeah, you're the oldest one of us here right now.
I'm 29, but at the same time, I like to tell people that I'm 1,000 because there's a whole demon living in. There's actually two of them. Demons.
Yeah,
you're old enough to have fucking a child sitting next to you at this point.
Yeah, but I have no kids, and I've only slept with one woman because I didn't have a father, and
I'm sorry.
It ruined me. It ruined me. Like my mom was a drunk. I watched my mom get beat. I watched my mom like sleeping with random men. We would go out and she would get drunk and argue and she'd throw me in the car and like haul ass.
Oh my God.
I would scream like the whole way home, like crying. But when I hit a certain age, you know, I used to hate my mom. I used to hate her a lot. But when I hit a certain age, I realized that my mom was struggling worse than I was. And she like, my dad left her and she had 5 kids and all the men in her life left her. So she had like all these kids throughout her life and shit. So I didn't want to have a kid. She's great. She's been with a guy for 10 years and they just got married like 2 weeks ago.
That's
she doesn't drink anymore. She doesn't get into any crazy shit. She's a humble and beautiful person. She's actually my #1 fan. Shout out to Realism Mom.
Now that's a story of redemption that I really like to hear because everyone essentially can I just finish my sentence? It's quick.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. So like everyone has their own stories of suffering, but let's not forget everyone has their own stories of redemption too. That's what matters. Okay, Loopie, go on.
Facts. Okay, I'm sorry. I muted myself because I spit my drink out when I heard
It's
that.
okay. It's okay.
Holy shit.
I heard it. I fucking when
You
he
actually
named
did?
it, when
I
he
thought he
said
was joking.
cult, when he said cult, I just heard. I just heard that.
Okay, Loopie, go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, I heard the story, and you know, all I gotta say is, you know, respect to you for staying strong, and also respect to Realism Mom for also staying strong.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show her. You know, she's gonna see this, right?
Huh?
Yeah. we know she will.
She's gonna
Hi,
see this
Mama.
and she's gonna be like, that guy is so cool for shouting out Realism, Mom, and be like, I know, Mom. These people are
We
awesome.
do shout out to everyone who's close to you.
That's
Yeah.
why you should subscribe.
No, I'm gonna tell her.
Let's leave the plugs for later.
Yeah.
I might only be 19, but I'm really proud of your mother for turning around like that. Like
Yeah.
Thank
turning
you,
her
man.
whole
Same
life
here.
around and actually succeeding and getting a stable life after such shit happening. Like
For
I'm
real.
really
I'm proud of her.
proud. I'm really proud as well. Like
Yeah,
it's
respect.
rare.
We
You
all
rarely
are. We
see
all are.
such
That's
kind of
why
actions.
though I didn't want to have a kid because I didn't ever want to be not prepared and have a kid that had to struggle with me, you know, because I've gone through that my whole life. And I want to make sure when I have a kid that I have a stable house and stable income. Like I can put them in school and I could like all this shit will be set up. That's why I wanted to wait. Plus, I suck with talking to girls, bro. I be getting nervous and
Yeah.
sweating and stuff. I'm bad with it's mainly the pretty girls. Like I immediately want to
Right.
get away, but all girls in general, I think it's because of the mommy issues that I have. It's just
Oh.
embedded
Right.
in my veins. That
Well,
like,
I truly
sweat.
believe that you can overcome everything because you've
Yeah.
like been thrown around, tossed around, and whatever. So
Facts.
yeah, it's no issue right now that you can't talk to girls, but it down the line.
Oh,
I'm-
hey, dude, best believe if I need
I'm
to lay the dick on a
certain.
girl, I'm gonna get it. Hey,
Bro, kudos to
I
you.
gotta really-
I
certain.
no, I gotta really like her, and it's not about sex for me. I want a best friend.
Yeah,
that
facts,
has to be
facts,
in
big
the rela-
facts.
If you don't
Freaking
have a
facts.
best friend in a relationship, it's not gonna work, bro. You have
Exactly,
to be.
like
If people
And-
think, oh, you could be a friend, and then when you get in a relationship, you have to be boyfriend and girlfriend. No, motherfucker, you stay friends. You're still the same people. You don't gotta freak out and change everything. Like that's what ruins shit, you know?
the thing is
Just
that
around with you.
when you're friends in a relationship, it's not weird when you fuck each other.
Yeah, true.
That's the that's the thing because you're in a relationship. If you were just friends, and you begin
He
fucking
said it
people,
like that.
people be like, "What the fuck?"
Cobra, you would know best from experience, though.
Low key, I
I'm
do.
kidding. Come on.
Nah. You brought it up. Low key, I do. Because the girlfriend
Wait,
I'm
what?
with now, we started as best fucking friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Best
dope.
and
And
fucking.
then, yeah, and then a relationship just fluttered out of that. So, yeah, low key, I know that exact
But
situation.
y'all are still good, right?
Yeah,
Y'all are
we're still,
friends, right?
we're still good. Still
That's
good.
beautiful.
We're
That's
still
how it should
Gucci.
be.
Hmm.
I would do anything for my woman, but I gotta find the
Same.
right woman. Like my
Yeah,
life
yeah.
shit didn't work out, so fuck all that shit. I wrote
The right
music on it. I
woman-
made her cry.
Mine either.
I feel bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Like the right woman will love everything you stand for. So,
Facts. Those are wise words right there.
any of my co-hosts got anything to
Right
ask?
about that.
Loopie does.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I got one.
I was
You
hoping.
guys want me to ask my question?
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
okay.
I guess that's a
yeah.
question.
I actually have two questions, but one of them is a
Ooh, even
hashtag
better.
I saw on Twitter, and I want to know the story behind it.
Even
Okay.
better.
So, what is Loopie gay?
I fucking knew it! He said he saw. Wait. When you said I just one of the questions is hashtag, I was like, he went onto one of her profiles. He saw hashtag
Hell yeah,
stop
I
the
saw that
Loopie
shit.
gay.
Okay, look. All right, can I explain this? Because
Yeah, you
it has
can.
money on it.
Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please
out
do.
of
Go ahead.
okay, once upon a time, I followed Cobra on Twitter.
Twitter.
No, I'm kidding.
Twat.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just tell the story. Come on.
And then 3 days later, Cobra tweets out. Stop.
I can't help it. Okay, go ahead.
3 days.
3 days later, I don't know how I remember that detail, but
What did you do?
so he tags me and then he puts "Stop the Loopy Gay" and then put it in a hashtag. And then like months later, I was like, "Oh my god, remember when you told me that? I should make a petition for "Stop the Loopy Gay." And to this day, this petition is still available with 4 people.
Wait.
Oh shit. Send me the petition. It's about to be 5, motherfucker.
Petition in the description.
Loopie has said this.
Yeah, the petition will be in the description.
I'm gonna make it 5, bro.
I'm gonna make it 6.
Loopie, I
had to
gotta
ask.
find that picture. Wait, one second. I have to find that. Excuse me, 1 second.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Petition
what's
link.
the second question you wanted to ask?
All right, so this is an actual question. That was just something I thought was funny as fuck, so I had to ask you guys. This is a serious
Okay.
question for you guys. I want to know
Right.
what caused you guys to put ECAST together. Like, what was the motivation? What led you guys to come to this point? And like, what is your goal? With
Hydra, take
this
it away.
ECAST?
Oh, this is my turn, right? Okay, so funniest thing. This whole thing, this whole ordeal, it started from a meme about the the meme, right? Like the Markiplier meme.
No, I
You
don't
don't
know.
Oh,
Like,
man,
well,
I'm
there's
not a meme
there's
lord. I don't know.
we need to
no.
educate
There's
you.
a certain meme like about the YouTuber Markiplier that's basically the letter E, and his face is like a rectangle, maybe. I don't know if that's it's a rectangle. Anyway. Square. Okay, so one time Cobra was streaming. I think he was streaming Subnautica, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
And
I
you were
was.
talking to Loopie, and I was just like chilling, and I was like,
And I was also alive.
yeah, you were also live too, and I was like, in the chat was like, yo, we should do this thing ECAST, and I said it as a joke. I said it as a complete joke, and
Wow.
both of them was like, shit, I'm down, let's do it. And but the thing is, although it started from a meme, our motivation is completely different. Like, it's not just to like have serious conversations and not just to have fun, but also to spread the message that anyone can be heard on the platform.
Wow.
Like anyone has a voice. So say like each of us, like we're all equal here, That's what I mean. Like we diversify, we do whatever we want. Like
Yeah.
first episode, like episode 2 was with Sworn. Shout out Sworn 1, down links as well again. But
Hey,
the thing is, we do it because our chemistry, first of all, as you can probably notice, is amazing. Cobra makes
Of
us laugh.
course.
Loopie makes us laugh even more, and I'm just bursting out, wheezing the fuck out of everything.
I love it. I love
Hear
the
that,
whole idea
Cobra?
behind this.
Hear that,
Yeah.
Cobra? I'm funnier than you.
No, fuck
Oh,
you. I'm the.
wait, I
Yeah,
never
but
said
you ain't
that. I
nothing
never
without
said
me,
that.
bitch.
Oh my, you done started it now.
Okay,
You said,
but
Hydra,
okay.
you said Loopie makes us laugh even more, and I'm like,
Yeah, but
never-
he
the
said me
question of
first. So
the question of who is funnier is still up to debate. Just saying.
Yeah,
I'll sign a
just-
petition
it's
for that
just
down
in.
below.
It's just in. It's realism. Gotcha. Oh no. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, we
No
don't
one said
think
anything.
anything. Yeah. The thing is, us three here and every single guest we're gonna have moving forward, none of it is fake. That's because the chemistry is so
That's
real.
awesome.
You get into the like. It's not a typical interview. It's not like let's say a podcast that's just like super professional. We're
that
idiots.
shit gets
We're having
boring.
fun. We're doing this shit because we love.
Exactly. Be
Yeah.
yourself. That's what's gonna make this idea beautiful.
real.
Exactly.
I will admit that the first two episodes, episode 0 and 1, we had been well prepared, kind of had like slightly scripted because we had the topics ready and everything.
Yeah, I
so
could
we
tell
knew,
that it, like
so we knew what to
it was
talk
a little
about.
different. And
But from episode 2, I think
To
it was
now.
We
to now
freestyled it.
we freestyle it because we didn't really know, first of all, the reason we stopped that in general, like that. This is just what I think is because we didn't really know what to talk about.
Yeah, and
So
I-
we decided, well, fuck it, let's try and freestyle it, and
Let's wing it.
let-
Let's the whole thing wing it. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Last episode went really well for just winging it for our first time. So
Again,
like
shout
that
out
too. I'd like
Sworn
to
One
see them
for being the energy behind this.
yeah,
facts.
but
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. What were you
I
trying
love
to say?
this whole-
who?
I love how you guys have this whole the idea with the meme. Even that's like really cool that because it shows your friendship and how like a simple idea can be turned into. Big.
Funniest thing is we haven't been friends for that long too.
The
Like,
first
you
day,
guys just have good chemistry then.
Like
the first day,
legit. I've met Loopie 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
Cobra like 3 weeks ago rather. My bad, 3 weeks
the
ago.
day
Wow.
we recorded the first episode was when I met Hydra, I think.
Yeah.
Or 2 days
Wow.
before
the
it.
day. Okay, the same
The day
exact-
after. The day after.
No, the same exact day where Hydra thought of that idea was also the same day that I introduced, like you guys to one another.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I
So-
think that was one of the best decisions you've ever done, ever.
Hey, I appreciate that, and I also
You guys
appreciate.
all seem like close friends. That's crazy.
Hydra, the
Yeah.
thing is that this
Fine.
would have been absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be sitting here for the past month, making these 4 episodes actually with if you hadn't said that one sentence in the stream.
Yeah.
If you hadn't done that, none of this would have happened. None
If
of
we
it.
haven't even
True.
streamed as well, because Cobra, I know you rarely stream, and I also rarely stream.
Yeah,
We
I
kinda-
hadn't. That was my
we kinda-
first stream in like 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's crazy. That's like universal shit, like synchronicities lining up and shit.
yeah,
Maybe it's
fate. It's
the
fate.
universe leading you guys.
We
in
all
the right
match
direction.
the energy
Yeah.
that we each have, and I think I'm grateful for both of our friendships because you guys personally, you've taught me a lot, and I'm grateful for that.
Aww. You guys are gonna make me cry. Stop.
Oh my
Honesty is the
god,
best
you guys
policy,
are
you know?
so sweet.
Okay, since when did this guy sound like Wendy from freaking Starbucks?
Oh my god.
Wendy from
That was good.
Starbucks.
That was real good.
Bro,
Stacy, prepare a latte.
Oh my god.
Stacy, prepare that latte that I've been ordering 5 minutes ago.
You sound like James Charles now, bro.
oh.
Hi, sisters.
Dude,
Hi, sisters.
Hi, sisters.
I need a white on white right now with extra white, please.
Okay, which name should I register it as?
White.
Yeah, but
White.
for real. If I
On
hadn't
white?
said this sentence, none of this would have been real. None of it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't
And it's
give yourself
crazy how ideas to me struck like that because I've been thinking about a podcast for a while with one of my friends, Ethan. Shout out to Ethan. We were
Yep.
thinking of doing a podcast as well, but it was like we scrapped that idea for a little. But the back of my head was like, you could still do it. You have Loopie, you could vouch him for co-host, And then I was like, maybe I'll say it as a joke, but in a serious way. And then it all happened, and I'm like, bro, we're doing amazing, and everyone's doing their part. Like Loopie promotion, Cobra's doing the recording, I'm doing the art. Everything's going smoothly.
I
I'm
love it.
happy. Each of us has a role, and the guests don't feel left out. I'm glad for that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
speaking of guests not being left out, I have a question for Realism. That,
Hey, let's get it.
like I said last episode, is what we're gonna ask to all guests. Get used to it.
Go
I'm
ahead.
scared now.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? What happens?
5.
Yes,
Holy shit. I'm gonna be a successful music artist, and I'm gonna be working on buying all my people everything they want and changing this negative energy. I want to start a movement of people that help each other. My goal to get there in these 5 years is music, obviously, but also outside of music, like I said before, I just want to bring good-hearted humans together. At the end of the day, humans are so divided. Like, you think about it from even, like, we're all human. We know what humans are like. We've seen it our whole fucking life. Humans become divided more and more daily. And what I want to do is take the people who are willing to not be so divided and bring them all together. So in 5 years, I hope I have a fucking huge fan base of people where I could bring my mom up on the stage and write a song for my mom, play that in front of
That
like
would be the dream come
1,000
true.
people with my mom crying on the stage because she's so emotional, and like I'm up there and she's up there. All these kids are up there believing in my message, and eventually, even after I die. So this is my theory. I follow the
Mhm.
legends of the music industry that have passed away.
What are
Kurt
your
Cobain.
favorite artists right now? Some of them.
I actually wrote that down because I figured this would be a question. I'm gonna go through a couple that I like. They're not all just rappers. Like I said, I have a diverse
Like
music
anything
so-
goes. What are your say 6 or 7 favorite artists?
Well,
Ooh.
my first one would probably be XXX Tentacion. I know he
hmm
was a rapper, but
Rest
he
in
was
peace.
woke.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
Peace, for real.
Yep.
Ski Mask, his partner in crime, also one of the biggest inspirations to me.
Okay.
Billie Eilish, I really like Billie Eilish.
Ooh, my guy. I love that.
She not just her music either. Her music's awesome, but her personality, yo, she's just her
Yeah,
fucking self.
yeah.
That's
Billy's
beautiful to me.
the real deal. I like her a lot too.
For real. I like Trippie Redd. His music style is
Mm.
very interesting and unique, although he is kind of a gang rapper.
Mhm.
He does more than just rap. I think that's really cool. I look up to I Am the Real AK, also known as AK.
Ooh, shout out AK. Shout out AK.
I actually got to go to his first tour, and sitting on me right on that wall right there is a signed poster from him. I took a picture with him. I got to meet his mom. It was really-
Ooh,
I
that's
thought that was
cool.
really
That's
awesome.
cool.
His mom was running his merch stand, so I thought, maybe my
That's
mom
cool.
one day could run my merch stand at a concert.
So that gave you some sort of inspiration to do
Yes,
a similar
dude,
kind of
that
thing.
motivated me so much. He's always, ever since he did his Panda remix when he was 16 on YouTube and proved the world wrong, I started
Wait,
watching Berserk.
how old is he now?
I think he's
I think he's
19.
19.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
probably
the same
like-
age as me and Cobra. Damn.
He's
Yeah.
young, and he's
He's
finally
young,
getting
but
his
he's
movement
talented.
together.
He's very talented.
He
He
really
is.
is, and he's
And-
evolving.
That
Another
blue-
Go ahead.
artist, I really look up to Kurt Cobain, man. Like
Shout out legend. Rest in peace.
for real,
Rest in
because
peace.
and it's not even just because of like his music and his movement. It's like I felt like he was a tortured mind of the industry and the world around him. And
Yeah.
on top of that, we lost Juice and we lost X, and those were two artists that really, really resonated with me. And I
Yeah.
made it a point
Juice is
within
really
my aura. I made it a point within my aura to keep their energy within inside of my spirit. That way, not only will I carry their energy forward and continue their purpose that they were pushing, but I will also evolve creatively in my own ways, learn from them.
fact.
And
Big facts, and
I hate to
that's
say this. I know
Yeah,
a lot
what?
of people, they tell me not to say this shit, but I feel like the music industry is going to be the death of me. And I don't, and I think, I know people say not to say that and you shouldn't think like that, but I've seen this shit and I feel this shit because like,
Mm.
I really want to follow the footsteps of the people before me, and all of the people who really make an impact in this world. Like a majority of them get killed. It
Yeah.
could be from a number of ways, like drug addiction, or you could get killed by like a higher power, or you could just happen to get caught up and get in a car crash. You know, there's so many variables.
Yeah,
But-
rest in peace to all the recent, deaths, and
Serious.
obviously the, just all time, the people that we lost, like going all the
So-
way back to Tupac or Biggie or
Facts.
Proof
Facts.
too. Let's not forget Proof.
Proof,
Yep.
Nate Dogg, Pop
We
Smoke
had,
was the most recent one.
Pop Smoke recently. Yeah, rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Nipsey, we lost Nipsey, we lost
Nipsey.
Loopie, we lost
Nipsey. Wait, Mac Miller. Yeah.
Mac Miller.
Mac. Rest
Yeah.
in peace, Pete.
Rest in
too.
peace to the people who make us believe. That's what I would say. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like all the greats die, man. Like,
Yeah.
and
oh, the
that's why I
goats
say I'm a
die,
demon.
and
I say I'm a demon because I feel like, an angel is a good term typically in like the Bible and stuff. But
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays everyone is so comfortable with being negative that it's the new angels are just negative people. They think they're angels. Like they think they're better than everyone. So in my eyes, I'm a demon because I don't think like everyone else in the world. So I feel like I'm a bad guy in this world trying to do good. Like so the good people are like the bad guys nowadays. But what people don't realize is that sometimes demons aren't here to ruin the world. Sometimes demons might be exactly what you need to hear. Like someone who speaks those real
Exactly.
facts, and someone who's not like the normal, comfortable world who thinks they're all good. Nah, fuck that. I'm trying to open my mind and let the universe guide me to ultimate light within my mind and aura, and also to help our species and our planet and everything that we've been gifted. Like people don't realize how important our existence is.
Yeah.
we're all very supportive of your movement and your preaching.
Yeah. We're
Thank
I'm behind you on this one. Like big
Thank you.
respect to you.
Same.
You have this energy, like even when you're not, talking about this this deep stuff, what you're, really determined for. Because yes, your determination is also what I like about you, but it's just the energy that you bring in, the moment you join this, Discord channel.
Hey!
We're like right? like
Yo,
Immediate.
welcome
Wait,
to
did you
Ecast,
fall
everybody
asleep,
here. We're
Cobra?
talking about real shit.
sponsored by Pure
Today-
Ale.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Hey.
determination you have, I'm gonna finish what Loopie said. It's really something that motivates and inspires a lot. I'd say
love
for
that.
me and for all of us here to do what they love to do.
It makes us think. It makes us really think of, like what
Our
the fuck
minds
is going on?
are much bigger than what we think they are. The universe has
Facts.
secrets and keys, and there's reasons why people studied the universe and the stars in the early ages of humans, because the stars are fascinating and there's many secrets and many keys. The whole entire math system was made off of the stars. So think
Mm.
about that. They use the stars to create
Right.
math. Math is what we use to create everything in our world. So the universe has been helping us, whether or not it's a alien or a force. It could be just an energy or a presence that exists there. As it could just
Mhm.
the idea of space. So I just feel like we shouldn't limit ourselves. We should never stop pushing our mind to evolve.
Yeah.
And we have to evolve positively. That's what's very important. This
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
X always said. If you are evolving,
That's my motto. Yeah.
if you are evolving and you're evolving negatively, you are not going to evolve properly. You have to evolve, love yourself, and put that positive thought within yourself to evolve
Yeah.
properly. not only mentally but also physically and spiritually.
Hmm.
You have to go
Big
all three
facts.
ways.
I personally I agree with that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
That's
Cobra,
real
do you
shit.
agree with this?
That's completely just a real shit that's been just that conversation, just that speech you just had. That's just real shit, just pure positivity, and I have
Hey.
nothing but respect for the pure
Fascinating.
positive attitude.
Yeah,
That's actually one of the reasons why my name is just called Realism.
yeah,
Like,
Because
real.
you're
the
real.
art of
It
being
is the
real.
real shit.
And I don't think
Yeah,
like
when-
I don't think you even like I listened to a few of your songs. You don't talk about, you don't brag about being real. You're just
No.
there trying to,
You just
There
show
are
it in a
tracks,
way that
make
no
a
one else
difference.
does.
Yeah, you're trying to
there
make a
are tracks.
difference.
What I want to do with music specifically, not like outside of my purpose, is like I said earlier, I want to learn every style and try
Yeah.
experimenting. So if I want to make an ignorant song, okay, I might talk about some ignorant shit, but that doesn't necessarily, like, people have to learn to separate the music and the artist, or the artist and the person behind that, because
Mm.
not everybody is the same when they're an artist as they are when they're walking down the street or going to the grocery store or sitting in their room. Like,
Yeah.
for me and a lot of artists, I feel like when we get on the mic, sometimes you don't even know what you're doing. Like, it sometimes just a piece of you or that motivation or your energy that's really high powered might just be, it might like black you out completely. You might forget what you're doing when you're on the mic. And then, like, for me personally, it feels like you wake up like after you finish a whole song and you're like, did I just make a song? You're like, wait a minute. You go back and listen to it, you're like, that wasn't me. I don't even remember making this kind of, like,
Mhm.
that's why I say I have these demons inside of me as well, because the demons, there's realism, there's light realism, and then there's Tyler, and that's the way I diversify them. I would say realism
You're
is my
divided into
darkness.
3. Yeah.
Yes, I'm torn between a demon and an angel, but the angel is also a demon. He's not a good guy. Tyler
Yeah,
is the good
right.
guy.
It's someone, sitting on the boat, like both sides of the world.
Yes, it's like the demon and the angel on your shoulder when you're like, should I steal this or should I do this? Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? It's like, it's that, but it's so much deeper for me. Realism is depression and negativity and anger, all the bad sides of the human aura. And then light realism believes that humans shouldn't even exist. He thinks kind of, the best way I can relate him to a character is in Dragon Ball Super, there was a character named Zamasu. And what he did was his goal was to eliminate all mortals because he didn't believe in war and he didn't like that mortals were killing each other and so destructive. And so
Yeah.
he stole Goku's body and killed Goku. So he became Goku Black. But he also went back to a different time and brought himself as Zamasu. So there was Zamasu and Goku Black. One of them was immortal. So his whole purpose to kill the human species or mortals was working, for unfortunately. So light realism is the guy who's like, maybe we shouldn't even be here. We're just killing our planet. Our existence is just futile. We're destroying each other. We're causing all this negativity. Like, we're spiraling.
You're causing basically havoc. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like a
And
play.
what is Tyler? What is Tyler?
Tyler is just me, man. Like, happy
Like
guy.
you right now?
Likes to, yeah, just, I mean, that's like right now, I guess I'm a little bit of like pieces here and there, but just the chill guy who can sit down and like relax, watch a movie, like talk to you, play video games.
The guy who
I have
goes
my
out.
purpose.
The guy who fucking.
well, not
the
even.
guy you
Not
see
even.
when. Just the dude that you see walking down the street and you say hi to, and he says hi back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also
He's
the one who
a-
believes in his purpose, I would say. Like, Tyler is the most focused on fixing this world, but he's torn
I'm
between
gonna.
this
Yeah.
evil and this other evil.
Yeah, that's what I respect about you. You're being real. That's the main thing.
Just the
that
best.
I would say we respect you. It's that because you're real and not just a fake persona
Thank
to
you.
glorify.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
Yeah.
it takes a
I will
real
say-
person to be real.
Yeah, I agree. I will say that realism, he is a little fake in the sense that I have to put on an image because, like, my image holds deep meaning to me because I tried to keep it. Like, I wear the Sharingan contact from Naruto and I wear the Byakugan in the other eye. And the reason I wear those is because they allow you to see chakras, they allow you to predict the future, they allow you to read your opponent's movements. And I feel like I've ascended my mind to a level where sometimes I can even feel people's energy like pumping through their veins. Like, if I just space out and focus, like, it might not really be real, but my brain is like in a different realm for that 1 second, and I'm thinking like, I shouldn't go to the store today, or I shouldn't go to the ghetto. I shouldn't have a kid too early in my life. I'm very careful and I predict a lot of shit and I read people. So that's
Choices
in
are
the anime.
everywhere.
Yeah. You're playing it
Yes,
smart, and
you have to play your cards smart, and I learned that from Yu-Gi-Oh too, because if you play all your cards and you blow your load, you lose the whole entire duel. So
that's what
life
she
is the same
said.
way. Hey, she did say that last night. Ha!
Oh,
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm lonely.
damn.
I'm
God.
lonely. Ha! I'm gonna sit in my
Nah.
chair like a Death Note character. Cool.
oh,
Death Note is a good one
Alright.
though.
I
So
missed the
you-
last episode.
I
yeah.
sit like L. I like to sit like that. Apparently,
I
it's good
sit-
for your brain.
I sit like E.
Like E.
Oh, this motherfucker don't get no Death Note. He's just retarded.
No, like Death Note has 2 E's. Wait, you know what actually makes realism probably, a 100%,
Oh my god, you
real person?
no.
The E,
What?
right?
Yeah.
Just yeah.
I should capitalize the E and not the A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my
Well,
Discord name for a whole day.
Realism.
Because the A is just there to like support. It's like real. Where we are
Realism.
emphasizing, it's realism.
With all that being said, guys, I would just like to say that thank you for being on the episode. We really appreciated your view and perspective of the world,
And your energy.
and
That-
your
that's-
energy is
You're very
something
welcome.
I really adore about a
Thank
lot.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, you
And,
made me blush, man.
Yeah, that's the second time, by the way.
Yeah, you made me blush earlier, man. Oh my
I
god.
know. I know.
Bro,
Like,
Hydra, if
with
you
all that
continue
said,
this any longer, he's gonna turn a little gay for you if you keep going, bro. Blushing is not a
Jesus
good,
Christ,
blushing is not a
bro.
good sign, bro. if a guy says he's blushing
Oh
for
my
you,
God.
bro, I would
Bro.
not take that as a good sign.
Oh, we didn't even know Cobra, but yeah, with
I
all
don't
that
give
being
a
said, shout out to everyone who we mentioned. Shout out to Realism for being on the episode and for being the awesome person that he is. Shout out
Thank
to
you.
all of us and to
Shout out to
Sworn
you
as
guys.
because Sworn set an
Sworn.
example. Yeah, Sworn.
Jim for kind of like being part of
Talk
it
about
as
from the
well.
pharmacy?
Yeah.
Shout out Jim.
I ain't talking
Shout out
about
Jim.
McDonald's.
Oh shit. Wait, that's Wendy,
Yeah.
right?
No.
What are we talking about?
That's Starbucks. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you for all the support on last week's episode, and I think we just hit like 25 subscribers. So thank you, guys, for that
Hell
milestone.
yeah!
Hey!
E,
It's a small
not A.
milestone for a bigger reward. Yeah.
That's much better. Much better. I like the energy. I like the
but for real,
enthusiasm.
thank
Fucking
you guys for
go.
watching. Thank you guys for watching another episode of the eCast. Next week, probably we'll have a guest. I'm not saying anything again, as like cliffhangers, like anime. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and remember,
E.
I was late. God damn it!